Good morning, everybody. It's Terikuzikiza. As always, this morning I come to you for a few minutes, half an hour. We have a chat, and I welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your comments. There is nothing wrong because we are going in a new Uganda. And today I'm going to talk about the word development in the connection with the NUP, socio-economic development that NUP is going to bring to Uganda. But however, because of what NUP is, on Friday next week, 22nd of July, NUP is going to be 2 years as a political party. But there is some beef, there is some bitterness, there is some jealousy, there is attack everywhere for Uganda. So I'm gonna play this video. I keep on playing this video. I think this video will stand out in my mind for a long time because it's got lots of information into this video. Thank you, Koja Omugezi.
Kyenjagala okubagamba nuupu eno si kibiina kya bufuzi. Nze okusinziira nga bwe mmanyi, nuupu si kibiina kya bufuzi. Nuupu is a revolutionary party. Okubeerawo kwa nuupu tubaddewo. Njagala president owulirize ekintu kino nammwe mwenna abali mu nuupu. Okubeerawo kwa nuupu tuliwo kwagala kufana kuwona. Okusinzira president waffe byayiseemu. Okubeerawo kwa Kyagulanyi, okubeerawo kwa nuupu mwe temuddawo ne mugamba nti no babaagala nnyo. Ne muddawo ne mwenna ne mugamba nti tugenda mu makooti, tugenda wa tubabaagala nnyo. Tebabaagala oyo omusajja eyeefuula Museveni yagamba nti agenda kuba destroyinga. Yagamba nti kagurupu ka Kyagulanyi nja kukade destroyinga. Nga abamu ne mukola ki ne musirika ne mutamanya kigenda mu maaso. Ono omusajja planning bana abasajja ba planning okubeera nga batujjawo. Ate njagala obagamba ekizibu kye tulina aba NUP. Tulina aba FDC twabajjeeko akawogo. Aba FDC twabajjeeko akawogo. Aba DP twabajjeeko akawogo. Bano Museveni yakuliyetingawo independent parties. Nabo twabajjeeko akawogo. Temusobola kera kumache kibiina eky'emyezi ebiri ne muleeta ba member of parliament abasukka mu nkaaga. Tekisoboka. Ate bakimanyi nti singa abantu ba NUP mwenna naddala abo basibondolo seggirinya abantu abali voko singa bayingira mu parliament wagenda okubeera eŋŋumi eyo. So ekizibu kye tulina mu aba NUP mu abakyaliisa ebijanjaalo empiso. Amawulire gengenda okubawa mabi nnyo. Museveni kamuyite Museveni omugenzi Museveni amaze okukomandinga oludda olwabi. Buli muntu yenna wa NUP gwe bagenda okuloopa. Buli muntu member wa parliament oba kansala oba ani ne bakulopa mu kooti. Parliament ejja kujja ekuteekeko akakwate ne bona.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Yesterday, we had good news. Yesterday, NUP decided to show us, to unveil the new political headquarters that we're going to have. It's lovely. It was launched yesterday. Louis Lumongea was there. Everybody, Joel Senyonyi, our president. So it's the news going on in Uganda. They were caught unaware. However, there are some news don't change. 19 women die every day. 330 children die every day. 21 in accident that we know, 21 in brutality. That is the biggest number. Before I go ahead to talk about my topic today, is about socio-economic development being brought by NUP. Because we're part of showing we are ready to govern the country. And we are not going to show that with the rhetoric, but with the action. That's what our president said. But before we go there, I saw something here that I want to share with you. I saw this. This is the crisis we have in Uganda. We have a crisis in education, a crisis everywhere in Uganda. Museveni is already praising his wife for transforming education. That is very sad because Uganda, because NUP, we are trying to show them how to transform our country from what we showed yesterday. And if the wife is transforming education, that is Museveni. Segrinya, no, that was next slide. So if Uganda was transforming, if Janet Museveni was transforming Uganda, we wouldn't have like an ex-police officer stealing IT number plates. So there is another one slide I want to show of fellow Ugandans going to Dubai being exported. Well, we shall get to that. So, Uganda Ole, NUP unveiled its new location, so it's making people jealous. That clip I'm playing for Kojamugezi, thank you Kojamugezi. He said it a long time, and I kept it because I keep on giving. My archives, they are full of wino to wino. And he also mentioned the Segrinya, which is today's story. Segrinya is still rotting in jail. As you can see, Segrinya was invited to come in court and he didn't. I don't know whether it's Segrinya who said no, but the judge said he's not going to decide on his case because Segrinya, wherever he's the main witness, he must appear in court. But this is what they do. But today, I'm talking about socio-economic development. We talk about socio-economic development. We need to talk about that because we are pattern waiting. We are going to take the government. We shall be in the government one day or the other, they like it or not. We are going to force our way, or they will give it to us, or we are occupying all the avenues. We are not giving in, we are not giving out. The deal is Mission 2020. 2021 is still alive. Somebody is going to ask me, why are you talking about 2021? Because our what? Our promise was in the year Mission 2021. So those were the objective to overthrow Museveni, to oust Museveni. That is still a mission 2021. That is so. Whether it is 2022, we're gonna call it Mission 2021 because we declared ourselves as ready to be in the government. So I'm talking about, in our constitution, it talks about social economic development. So what we have seen in any NRM, it's not there. But when NUP unveils, I don't know why I never got this photo of our new headquarters. When NUP unveils our new headquarters, it is giving you what to come. What is NUP? Our president said that our theme is a new Uganda. When you talk about a new Uganda, this is why Bobby Wine has developed that people, they don't understand. He said, you have to prepare Uganda, a new Uganda today, so that when you get in power, you start tackling national issues. You don't start building. So I liked that statement. But let us look at the socio-economic development. When I look at this building that we are going to build, we are going to create jobs. You remember our manifesto, NUP, we say we are going to create 5 million jobs. We are going to create jobs. That means we are looking at social aspect. Then economic, we are going to buy materials. I don't know what Museveni is going to do. It looks like he's going to put up the price for all those building materials. They might even stop some materials coming in Uganda, but I think it's too late. Because there is a statement I don't want to repeat, our president said. But well, they are trying, we are trying to beat the system, we are trying to be in, we are trying to stay within them. So we have all these, that we are going to create jobs. People, they are going to work. That is definitely. In so many aspects, construction, logistics, we are going to create jobs for the people. And I hope the government of Uganda can do that. Second, economic. The traders are going to start importing things to match up our project. So that is a economic growth. And we are looking at the word tourism. I said it to you previously. When I was in Kampala, I realized there was a story. There was a story building up. If I was a screenwriter, if I was storyteller, if I was doing video, I would have started. There is something that is developing in Uganda. I'm telling you, there is a story that screenwriters, video, film writers, they are going to write, because when you see in Uganda, you can see it's there and it's going to be interesting. And the NUP is going to be the biggest chunk. And Bobby Wine will be, I'm sure, the person who will play Bobby Wine will win Academy male best actor. I'm telling you, there is a story which is developing. When you watch like a Separate but Equal, when civil liberty started in America, you see when we start going to court, when they start refusing giving people bail, when they keep the story is building. So we are going to bring economic development. So we are developing the country. That is NUP, because we want to transform our country. And that means we are national unity platform, because all this which is going to happen is going to benefit all Ugandans. It doesn't have to be NUP people. It's going to benefit the country. That is where we are. And the fourth, it is about tourism. That is the story I'm telling you. We have a story in Kamocha. We have that war in Kamocha. People, they've been coming. Okay, the place has got too small, but it's okay. But now we are going to a bigger place. When I looked at that place, I could see myself in one corner rejoicing. So we are going to bring tourism to Uganda, because NUP is building a story. NUP is on to remove a dictator. NUP, the way they are doing things is unconventional. It's not like today. Thank you, Faustine Masaba. Thank you, everybody who did live, who are still doing live. Terikuzikiza, what Faustine Masaba did yesterday was to preempt it. Because we have got all these yo-yo people. So he was preempting. Now, let them come and speak. So what he did was preempting what they were going to come and say. They will not say it now, because Masaba has already preempted. So thank you, everybody who did that. So the impact of NUP having a new headquarters is big, because first of all, we are saying we are serious. We are telling the Ugandans we are serious. We are telling the oppressors at your parole, we are not going anywhere. We are not giving in. The impact is big. That is showing people that politics is about building the country, building yourself, not being a parasite. Because when you read our constitution, it says when you are developing a country, you must develop on self-reliance. And that is what NUP we are doing. We are not coming in power to steal money. We are not coming in power to take other people's money. No, it is not true. So we are going to invent. We are going to come with ideas. So as Uganda stands for now, we need people with the ideas. But when we had COVID, Janet said the schools, they cannot be open. No idea, no opinion, nothing. When COVID came, Ruth changed, Minister of Health, close up. Everything is not going away. Then they start bringing laws to stop Robert Chagwan, to stop NUP. When he thinks they are in Uganda, they are like, we don't have money. Matia Kasaja, then he says, we don't have money. So these are the caliber of ministers that we have in Uganda. They sit in the chairs, they enjoy the position, they enjoy the privileges, they keep on getting money, but when it comes to ideas, they don't have them. For me, you speak the problem, you give us the idea, you give us the solution. Like our president did on State of Nation, that the situation was bad in Uganda. People now, they are on commando. Chikumando has been dairy food. There, what happens that we are going to let us subsidize the taxes on the flour. Let us look at the maize, how it's being grown up, so that these maize, the flour can come to the people. They can be able to make chikumando. Chikumando will be available and it will be cheaper. What we have from 7 is having 125 kilograms eat every day. What we have in 7 that, oh, just to do this, go and eat this. So a president, you stand in that presidential seat, you must be able to give people ideas. You must come with solution. If you don't, you are a failure. Boris Johnson went. So that is the end. So when we talk about social economic development, it's 2 words. NRM prides itself on four issues: Pan-African, social economic, then they end up with the democracy, then they end up. So why do you end up with democracy? We cannot have democracy if you are brutalizing people. We cannot have democracy if the social economic is as bad as it is. It is 2 words being brought together. When you talk about social policy, it's about social economic. So we NUP, we are developing the country. We don't have any time to go after our political opponents. We are concentrating to transform our country, and we are showing people, we are selling ourselves to the people. We are ready to take up our country, so that what social economic development doesn't come one like Matia Kasaja said, like people, they are looking at Matia Kasaja, but is these little things that you do, they reach out to the ordinary Uganda. That is why our president said that, you see, I didn't understand that geography. Makerere, Deni, Kagundi, akatundu nkeyalabidde ate bwe nali emulago nkajjukira awo Kagundi awo naye n'agamba nti wano tugenda kuyitawo Kawempe, because we are NUP. We are ghetto people. We represent the ordinary person. Therefore, the place for them, they prefer whoever wants is going to call it Makerere, Kawempe, or Makerere, or Kagundi, Nkelabite. Kati social development, that is a little I can talk about. The impact NUP has brought in that building. It is going to be an attraction of tourism, that we are building our own story. We are history makers. We are not sitting in Buddeburi, Bakolanga way, but in Buddeburi, Bakolanga way, but oh, Museveni Atiyam. No, we are making our own history. So we are history makers. So point number 2, Terikuzikiza. Terikuzikiza goes on my heart. I remember so many people. You used to come and do lives. Where are you? Terikuzikiza was one of our catchphrases, and it's still our catchphrase. Terikuzikiza. Those who are hiding behind the scenes come out. The president said yesterday, and I've said it before. Agali owamu gegalumenya materi kuzikiza, because the problem is there, the problem is bigger, but the problem was weakened. All we need is to lift it, to join hands and take it. Terikuzikiza. So many people with the politics, they are still a little bit down. They didn't understand why NUP pulled out from Soloti and supported FDC candidate. We are talking about unity. We are playing politics in action. We are not going to be opponents of, we are not going to be our FDC political opponents. They are not going to be our enemies. It has got a lot of significance. NUP is selling to itself to the people. We are developing the country. The new headquarters is there. We are willing to compromise, to negotiate. We are willing to unite. So that is a good gesture to FDC. Unless they don't understand, we are not going to sit side by side and we start talking into whispers, into cheeks, into what. If that happens, fair enough. But if we can do things like this, that waving in politics, that is syndicate. I tell you how syndicate worked for us. We won in Rukunjiri with the syndicate. that we brought everything together, so we squeeze out NRM. Okay? So we want Ginger East, Paul Emoeru by what? By syndicate. We want Bujiri by syndicate. We want Arua. Arua wasn't syndicate because FDC put up a big fight, but they didn't win, but the people decided. Oh, I saw the video. There is a comrade called Sowed. I've forgotten the other names. It's also interesting. So the comrade Sowed is on Facebook. Happens to be in politics in the center. Really, you have to follow him. You have to read his comments. Yeah, I saw that video. He shared it with me. It is interesting how people in Sri Lanka rose up. But do you know Uganda is included in the story of Sri Lanka? I posted this video. I don't know whether I have it. I think I have it. The woman, they have started the activists. Their money was stolen and they are looking for that money. And these people are not listening to them. And now what they decide, when time is come, they have taken on the street. They have taken on the parties. But Uganda is included because people in Sri Lanka, they don't understand how 3 containers of money were sent to Uganda. How? And they are demanding that money. You listen to this, by the way. If you
people to know what's exactly going. We need help from Ugandan media to know what exactly our presidents have done and why your country's economy has risen for around few years, and whose money are they using? Is it Sri Lankan money? So because our people are very hardworking people, as you know, they are protesting. Millions and millions of people are accumulating there. They are they're fighting for the country actually, because now our economy is drifted, and another few days in time what we'll do is we'll suffer of hunger and maybe a few of us might die. So that is the reason we just need to know where our money has gone, because we want to utilize that money into our economy. So how are we going to do that without your...
So that's it. Uganda, we are connected with Sri Lanka. I first saw that video from Nina, then I saw it on Pato. Then you see, Uganda, we are connected. Sri Lanka are demanding their money. So they are taking out the president. That means they're going to come to Uganda very soon to ask for their money, because there is evidence that Sri Lanka, I've got even the pictures of the planes that which brought money to Uganda. And be careful now. That tells you we have got a lot of fake money in Uganda. We have a lot of fake money in Uganda. And if you watch that video from that lady, thank you, Faustine Master. I keep on saying Faustine. Faustine has moved it to the middle. It's more like getting everybody. Faustine yesterday said, and I want to repeat that it could be you one day who is going to bring out Museveni. We are all in it. We are fighting Museveni. We want to remove Museveni. Museveni is the problem. Remove Museveni, everyone is going to disappear. So Faustine is saying it could be you who is going to move out Museveni. One video like that can go viral. You can make a video, you can cut a video, you can start anything. It could be anybody. It doesn't have to be Robert Kyagulanyi. This is going to be about Uganda. One Uganda is going to be a trigger. Tunisia, somebody set themselves on fire. Is it Burkina Faso or Guinea? One person walked to the parliament. So many things. So when you see, it could be you. I don't know who is going to be. Anybody can be. Don't underestimate yourself. So you can see this woman is there. Is talking about the money, the Sri Lanka, Ugandan government you are developing. Where is our money? So that means we have got a problem. When we take out Museveni, we have to prepare for this, because many people, they're going to come to Uganda, give us our money. So we shall have a plan into place. So this building we had is going to bring socio-economic development. Many people, they are interested. Where did they get the money? No worry, it's none of your business. Oh, the land, blah blah, Museveni project, you wouldn't do anything. Oh my God, is it that everything we have is about NRM? That whatever money we have? No, it's not like that. People, they have said it. PTA said it. Masaba said, I said, we are not going to live a poor life. We are not going to live in a life that you expect that, okay, you are fighting Museveni, okay, you live a poor life. I saw a video yesterday, was it on Freddy Kajubi, that our president was saying, oh, bwe nkwatako ku mukazi wange nga mwogera. Bwe nkola kino, mbadde mwagala nkwate mmwe, nze siriko na time. So we need to know that people, they have life. They have life. It's just like people, they just want to see Museveni out. Yes, we want to see that. But then they have life. So what can you do? So Terikuzikiza, Uganda, who have been online. Terikuzikiza, Uganda, those who have been making live show. Terikuzikiza, Uganda, whatever you are doing, Terikuzikiza, I'm calling everybody. For 2 days, I've been remembering people who used to do live after live. The impact of the lives we make is big. NRM, they don't want to hear anybody talk. I'm sorry, Choto reloaded. My connection has expired, so I couldn't expire. I'm trying to look for my teacher, Pam Kawa, to help me get connected. So I can't be on a Choto reloaded unless they share the video. So, Terikuzikiza, Uganda, Banangi. Bonozikira, how can you, if you stop today, the schools are bad, the hospitals are bad, there is no jobs, the housing is bad, the transportation is not there, corruption is going hard, the oppression is there, brutality is there, prisoners, they are in the army court, prisoners, they are in court, we don't know. Olivia Rutaya is there, the woman of a mother. We have got injustice. How can you be quiet? Where can you be quiet? Even if you are well off. For me, I know people who are well off. They even care about. If you are well off, you don't care about Uganda, then you are not well off. That means you are on doje. You don't have money you own. That money is doje. If you are well off, the more you are better off, the more you wish your country to be. So, Ugandans, we bring socio-economic development. So, Terikuzikiza mission is still 2021. That is the word. Don't tell me 2021 was last year. That is a statement we made in 2021. And it's still on. We still demand our stolen vote. Our president said you get excited by small things. They give you small victories, but you forget the big one. We shall not forget. So let us revamp. Energize yourself. Start from little. Build up. If we used to make like 100 comments per day, but you no longer make just one comment. Because the more I keep on saying, number one tactic is going to be overwhelm. The more they see NUP people posting, it really frightens them. NRM, they are really envious of NUP people that we are working without being paid. We are not being paid. We work for our country. That is why I say that we are going to have an arm of volunteers, official. That is how we are going to save our country money. So when you talk about socio-economic development, has Matia Kasaja applied that? Do we need a minister of finance now? You tell me. Do we really need the minister of finance? The answer, as it stands now, no. Magufuli sacked them up, but Tanzania ended up getting into middle income. We just need a digital ministry because Matia Kasaja is going to keep on borrowing. But if we use digital, how are you going to threaten a technology? How are you going to threaten a computer? You are not going to manipulate because we are going to have new software that cannot be manipulated. That there is no loophole. Go to Sweden. is a country that is big with the smallest population. Sweden had its whole population was like for London. At one time, they were 8 million, and the London was more than 8 million. So Sweden is big, and their number one is family. When you go in statistics, Sweden is the first country because it scores 60 and above in everything. So they put family together, Sweden. The houses are there. If you see their vehicles, they drive. They are always people carriers. So Sweden, when you go to Sweden, you learn it's a small country. They look after its people a lot and very well. They put them number one. So when you talk about social development, social economic development, NUP, we are on that. And this building has got a lot to offer to Uganda, to our economy, to develop Uganda. We are having tourists. There we come and see. And now we are sending signals to other people. You never know. Somebody might win a lottery and say, I give those people power. Finish up that building. It's not my aim to do that, but etofa liliyetagisibwa, and don't let people skin you. No. Let us build our own. Let us contribute as much as you be. We are still waiting. We don't know how it's gonna pan out. However, it is a joy to be among people power. So Terikuzikiza, those who went, please come back. Those who went mute, please come back. Our brothers and sisters, we still need you. It's like we shook up Museveni. If Museveni says diaspora is number 5 as his problem, a dictator that will not give people in diaspora their rights, you just don't know. So Uganda as it is, poor economy, poor social development, there is no jobs, poor education. Education is on its knee. But we are the people to reinvent. We are the people to transform. NUP has got ideas. Unless people you don't say, unless people Ugandans, you are naive. If Ugandans, you continue to believe, to keep on a stronghold that you want Museveni in power, the harder it's going to be. It's the hardest it's going to be. Because not everybody can see it that way. The people who demand change, they are very many. I know every Ugandan wants change. I'm telling you. I told you there is only one person who doesn't want change. I want to explain to that before I leave. There is only one person in Museveni, because Museveni is a narcissist. Museveni wants to stay in power. Muhoozi wants to succeed his father, so he doesn't want Museveni. So Rwabogo wants to be president. He doesn't want his father-in-law to be. Salim wants to bring his half brother. He said, "Oyo wachitanganze nchikwatamu." Then we have Janet also. So who wants? It's only Museveni who wants to be there, and he is in it. But you know what? The music. When I was watching a video, I wanted to play for you. Nabanja. He was talking down in Museveni government, and he was talking about people. But end of the day now, she's the prime minister. So Terikuzikiza is one of our catchphrases. We should keep our mission burning for 2021. We shall get there. But however, when we get there, we have to be building. We have to show our potential to develop our country socially. Social development. Go and read the Constitution. It talks about social economic development. So we are not about like Matia Kasaja, because now the budget doesn't mean anything. Anyway, Matia Kasaja, you have to resign. You know it. You have to resign. So we are all very happy, but it's not end of the day. Our land is there. We will build it high. We will build our headquarters. So let us move on. Multitask. Let us move on. Those who are going to come and talk it down, we don't have that time. NUP will become a cream and the envy of everybody. That's why I played that video for Kojamukes. So we are envy of everybody. But you know what? Everybody is looking on NUP because we are a new dimension. we are presenting ourselves as different kettle to FDC, the opposition, the ruling party. But we are showing ourselves we're going to be different. So our generation stands out. When I talk about generation, I'm not talking about age. Our generation stands. The young, the old, the middle age, the colorful people, we stand and we say we want to transform Uganda. We want to bring social economic. That people, they will be able to share. This is how, when you start doing things like this, socially people, they start sharing. So Museveni, we haven't got in middle income. And Museveni, we are not going to get in middle income by the way you do things. 3 years ago, I was watching a video. You pledged yourself to fight corruption. You haven't. So NUP, we are so grateful. I repeat this. Joel said we do things in Labalaba style. Secretary General said people, they've been asking for accountability. Now it is in action. Leader of opposition said, please, this is your home, protect this home. NRM has been renting for 36 years, but NUP is not going to rent. And NRM, they are still in debt. Our president said, this is our home, you are all welcome. We are National Unity Platform, whether you are NRM, FDC, we are not fighting political opponents, we are fighting ignorance, disease, and poverty. That is our deal. So we are NUP. So our president said, everybody, you are welcome to the new headquarters, and the Kamocha is still there. So for that, I sign out today. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for hosting me. Sorry, Choto, I haven't got connection for now, but I'll get my connection very soon. Our class monitor is on leave. So for that, today, don't forget, next Friday, NUP is going to be 2 years as a political party. So Mission 2021 stands. Terikuzikiza, Mukomewo Waka, social, economic development, NUP has got the answer. So what can I say? I wound up today, people power, our power, NUP, everywhere NUP. Thanks very much for watching me. Thank you a lot. I love you.